University Challenge. Asking the questions, Amol Roger.
Hello and welcome to University Challenge. We're now halfway through the round of 16 in this year's competition. Darwin College, Cambridge, Sheffield, Imperial and Warwick have all secured their spots in the quarter-finals, and whichever team wins this match will join them. Unlike the first round, this stage of the competition is strictly single elimination, so the losing team tonight will, unfortunately, be going home. This year's team from Manchester looked very much in control of their opening game against New College Oxford until the final quarter, in which New College scored 90 points and Manchester lost 15. Luckily, Captain Kai was able to right the Manchester ship last minute with their 8th and 9th correct starters of the match. Manchester answered well in that game on flags, physics and Chinese history, but they did receive the joint most 5-point penalties of the teams in round one, an honour they share with their opponents tonight. Let's meet the team from Manchester for the second time.
Hi, I'm Ray Power. I'm from Bangkok, Thailand, and I study film and English literature.
Hi, my name's Kirsty Dixon. I'm from Morley Green in Cheshire and I study medicine.
And their captain.
Hi, I'm Kai Matrick. I'm from Foy in Cornwall and I'm studying for a PhD in AI and astrophysics.
Hi, I'm Rob Faulkner. I'm from Norwich and I'm studying physics with astrophysics.
The team from the LSE are here tonight, having beaten Trinity Hall, Cambridge in a high-scoring and slightly hectic heat, which featured a total of 8 incorrect interruptions on starters. Trinity Hall had the better of the first half of the match, but LSE were much stronger in the second, sailing through bonus sets on ancient Roman authors, Nigerian history and geography, and elements in the halogen group. Like many teams in round one, however, they scored no points at all on the music round. Let's meet the team from the LSE once again.
Hi, I'm Ryan Sharp. I'm from Oakville, Ontario, Canada, and I'm studying history and philosophy.
Hi, I'm Cormac Byrne. I'm from Ireland in Canada, and I'm doing a Master's in History of International Relations.
And their captain.
Hi, I'm Andy Huff. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I'm studying International Social and Public Policy.
Hi, I'm Catherine Tan. I'm from Lexington, Massachusetts, and I'm studying Anthropology and International Relations.
Welcome back. Very nice to see you all again. How are you feeling? Thumbs up. Let's get going, shall we? Fingers and buzzers. This is for a place in the quarter-final. In 2024, the M+ Museum in Hong Kong hosted the first solo retrospective of the work of which architect who had died 5 years before? The exhibition highlighted works including the Bank of China Tower in Hong Kong, the Museum of Islamic Art in...
LSE Huff.
Hey.
I'll take that this time because Andy was fractionally first, but in future, Cormac, please wait for your name to be called. Right, your bonuses then, LSE, are 3 questions on theories of intelligence. In a paper of 1904, Charles Spearman first proposed the concept of a single general intelligence factor that enters into individuals' performance on all cognitive tasks. This factor is usually known by what single letter of the alphabet?
Is it G? It's either G or Q.
Q? I was a G. I would go G.
Okay, G?
Correct. Which US psychologist set out his theory of multiple intelligences in the 1983 book Frames of Mind? He identified 8 separate modalities of intelligence, including musical, kinesthetic, and interpersonal.
Who did the test? What's the name of that test?
I'm not going to come up with it.
Raven, maybe?
What'd you say?
Like Raven? Isn't there like a Raven something?
I'm going to go Binet, I think.
Okay.
Binet?
No, it's Howard Gardner. In an article of 1941, the psychologist Raymond Cattell introduced 2 contrasting terms to denote respectively the ability to reason and manipulate new information and the ability to use skills and knowledge acquired through prior learning. The former he termed fluid intelligence. What word did he use to describe the latter?
I think it's static. That would be the opposite of fluid.
Sure.
Static?
No, it's crystallized intelligence. Bad luck. This is a quote. The guiding motto in the life of every natural philosopher should be seek simplicity and distrust it. Which English thinker wrote those words in the 1920 work...
LSE Huff.
I'm afraid if you buzz, you must answer straight away. I'll pass it over, you lose 5 points. The Concept of Nature. His other works include the 1898 Treatise on Universal Algebra and a collaboration with Bertrand Russell entitled...
Manchester Manchwick. Whitehead.
It was Whitehead. Your bonuses, Manchester, are on the sculptor Zurab Tsereteli. Tsereteli is known for his monumental works, including some of the tallest statues in the world. Among these are The Birth of the New World, a 110-metre tall sculpture of Christopher Columbus located in Arecibo, on which Caribbean island?
Where's Arecibo? It's in Puerto Rico. Is the telescope?
Okay.
Yeah, Puerto Rico.
Yes. Consisting of 16 pillars featuring historical figures, as well as a cross of St. Nino, Tsereteli's unfinished 1985 monument is known as the Chronicle of which country, the place of his birth?
That's a very Georgian-sounding name.
Yeah.
Georgia?
Yes. Originally entitled The Tear of Grief, a sculpture by Tsereteli featuring a 12-metre metal teardrop inside a torn tower is a memorial for what event?
9/11.
It is 9/11. Well done. Things about now start the question. The main part of the Cathedral of St. Domnius in Split, Croatia, was originally constructed as the mausoleum for which Roman emperor?
LSE Sharp.
Diocletian.
It is. Well done. Your bonuses are 2 questions on books set or partly set in Vienna. Letter from an Unknown Woman is a 1922 work by which Austrian author? It tells the story of a woman's sporadic encounters in Vienna with a writer whom she loves intensely, but who barely remembers her from one meeting to the next.
I'm going to nominate you.
Nominate Bern.
Zweig.
Yes. Erika Kohut, an instructor at the prestigious Vienna Conservatory, is the central character in which 1983 novel by Elfriede Jelinek? It was adapted into a 2001 film starring Isabelle Huppert as Erika.
It's funny. There's something about funny games or something.
Are these aren't like the Sunrise movies or whatever?
No, I don't think so.
Do you have anything?
Funny games.
Nominate Bern.
Funny games.
No, it's the piano teacher. Ulrich, a mathematician who has recently returned to Vienna after time abroad, is given what sobriquet in the title of a 3-volume modernist novel left unfinished on the death of its author, Robert Musil, in 1942.
The Loser, maybe?
Got nothing. I don't know.
The Loser.
The Loser.
It's a wonderful book called The Man Without Qualities. Picture round now. For your picture starter, you're going to see a diagram of a chess position and a map on which is marked the location after which the position is named. For 10 points, I need the name shared by both.
LSE Sharp.
Budapest.
Yes, well done. For your picture starter, you saw the Budapest Gambit, first played in a recorded game in Budapest in 1896. For your picture bonuses, 3 more diagrams of chess positions and maps showing the European locations they're named after. In each case, I need the shared name. First, this opening.
We just need the location, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that
The Catalan?
Zaragoza is something, right?
The Catalan is a chess thing.
Yeah.
No,
Vienna is a...
it's a specific point though. It's not just.
Okay.
Is there a Zaragoza something? I think that's Zaragoza.
Okay.
Okay.
Nominate Sharp.
Zaragoza.
Yes, well done. Secondly, this variation of the Sicilian defence.
Oh, that's like The Hague or Rotterdam. Is there?
I think Rotterdam makes
Rotterdam.
more sense.
Okay.
Nominate Sharp.
Rotterdam.
No, it's Scheveningen. And lastly, this variation of the Rui Lopez.
That's Riga, I think.
Yeah, that's a good. That's
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay, go Riga.
Riga.
Well done, it is indeed. Let's start the question. In eukaryotic cells, origin licensing and origin firing are necessary precursors to which fundamental biological process that occurs in the S phase of the cell cycle? These steps involve the loading and activation, respectively, of DNA helicases to allow access to DNA polymerases.
LSE Huff.
Replication.
It is indeed, yeah. With 3 questions for you on an anime director. The anime series Paranoia Agent, which centres on a series of apparently random assaults carried out by a young boy with a baseball bat, was created by which Japanese director? His films include Tokyo Godfathers and Millennium Actress.
I don't know. What's his name? Like Bon or something.
Try it. Nominate Bern.
Bon.
No, it's Satoshi Kon. Bad luck. Loosely based on a novel by Yoshikazu Takeuchi, which 1997 film by Kon centres on a J-pop idol who becomes a victim of stalking after she gives up her music career to become an actress?
What's the name? Purple in the name. I don't know. Perfect Blue or something.
Do you want me to go with that? Perfect Blue.
Well done. Psychiatrist Atsuko Chiba is the main character of which 2006 science fiction film by Kon? She heads a team experimenting with a new technology that allows them to enter their patients' dreams and explore their unconscious thoughts.
Is this what Ghost in the Shell is?
No, this is the one that Inception steals from. I forget the title. Okay.
Sorry.
Ghost in the Shell.
Now, I think you are thinking of the right film. It's called Paprika. Bad luck. Let's start the question. In 1907, which playwright co-founded a theatre company called Intima Teatern, or the Intimate Theatre, based in a small performance space modelled on Max Reinhardt's Berlin Kammerspielhaus and designed to suit what he similarly called the chamber plays he was beginning to write. He wrote a number of such plays for the company, including The Pelican and The Ghost Sonata.
LSE Burn.
Ibsen.
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points, but is perhaps better known today for some of his earlier works, such as The Father and Miss Julie.
Manchester Mantwick.
Strindberg.
It is Strindberg, yes. 3 questions for you, Manchester, on blood glucose. Used to prevent hypoglycemia, what process in the body involves the synthesis of glucose from non-carbohydrate sources?
Gluconeogenesis? The synthesis of glucose from non...
From non.
Gluconeogenesis.
Nominate Dixon.
Gluconeogenesis?
Yes. A type of gluconeogenesis, what biochemical pathway is also known as the lactic acid cycle? It is named after the husband and wife Nobel laureates Gertie and Karl.
Non-glucose derivative pathway.
Name for
and it's
people.
eponymous.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you just have any cycles that are eponymous?
I'm so sorry.
Right, pass.
It's the Cori cycle. The Cori cycle and most other instances of gluconeogenesis occur in what organ of the body?
So liver.
Liver.
Yes, it is liver. Well done. Let's start the question. For what do the letters LT stand in the abbreviations LTP and LTV? The former being an idea popularised by John Locke, which claims that land ownership is tied to those who utilise it. The latter, a claim associated with...
LSE Huff.
Labor theory?
It is indeed. Well done. Your bonuses then, LSE, are on a member of the House of Habsburg, who became King of the Romans in 1486, while his father Frederick III was Holy Roman Emperor, a title he would inherit himself in 1508.
Frederick.
Okay.
Joseph I.
Anyone feel confident about Henry IV? Is yours? Henry IV?
No, that's Maximilian I. In 1493, Maximilian agreed the Treaty of Senlis with Charles VIII of France to divide the territories of the Burgundian inheritance left by which figure, who had died at the Battle of Nancy. He was the last Duke of Burgundy of the House of Valois and was the father of Maximilian's first wife, Mary.
This Charles the Bold? That's a
Makes sense to
Burgundian.
me.
Charles the Bold?
Yes, it is indeed. Maximilian arranged for the marriage of his and Mary's son, Philip the Handsome, to Joanna the Mad. This ensured the future Habsburg inheritance of which two polities that were ruled in personal union by Joanna's parents?
Wait, which two?
Yeah.
So Hungary.
No,
No.
Juana La Loca is Spanish, so it's like
yeah.
Castile and Aragon or Leon?
I think.
Wait, I think it's still in Aragon, right?
Okay, Castile and Aragon.
Well done, it is indeed, yes. Let's start the question. Which strait or channel separates the islands of Oste and Navarino from Isla Grande de Tierra del Fuego? It is named after a ship that explored it.
Manchester Mantwick.
Golden Hind.
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. A ship that explored it during an expedition of 1826 to 30 and that returned there during a notable voyage of 1831 to 36 under the captaincy of Robert Fitzroy.
LSE Sharp.
The Beagle Channel.
It is the Beagle Channel. Your bonuses, LSE, are on the use of almonds in alcoholic beverages. Translating into English as a little bitter, what name is given to the Italian liqueur originating in the region of Saronno that may be made either from almonds or from apricot or peach kernels, which impart an almond-like flavour?
Amaretto?
Yeah, sure.
Amaretto?
Delicious. A common ingredient in Mai Tai cocktails, which sweet almond-derived syrup takes its name from the French word for barley?
So, but it's O-R-G-E. I don't know what the...
Do you want to just say that?
Oh, it's like O-R-G-E-A-T. Is that a thing?
Okay. Say,
I'm going to nominate you and you're going to say that. Nominate Sharp.
Orgeat. O-R-G-E-A-T.
Yes, correct. Well done. Finally, also known for its wines, which region in the south of Portugal is the origin of a notable type of bitter almond liqueur, specific brands of which include Amarguinha?
So Southern Portugal with the
Algarve?
Algarve. So you said?
Algarve, yeah.
Yeah.
Algarve?
Yes, it is indeed. Let's start the question and a music round now. For your music starter, you're going to hear a piece of popular music. For 10 points, I need you to name the artist performing.
I'd have to get drunk every night and talk about...
Manchester Mantwick.
Scott Walker.
It is Scott Walker. Well done. So you just heard Scott Walker's cover of Jackie, originally performed in French by Jacques Brel. For your music bonuses, 3 English language versions of pop songs originally performed in French. In each case, I need you to name the artist or group you hear performing. First, this singer.
Ah, c'est bon. So I say to you,
Do you mind if I nominate you? Nominate Pam.
Charles Aznavour?
No, that's Dean Martin. Secondly, this artist.
I'm afraid I don't really listen
It's not the Ronettes. It sounds like...
This is
is it Greece? No, sorry.
I think it's just
No. It's like a woman's name. It's...
Do you have any idea?
Well, no, it's not. It's one of the ones.
Is it Peggy somebody? Peggy Lee? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Peggy Lee?
Peggy Lee.
This is going to really hurt Kirsty. It's Little Peggy March. Oh. Bad luck. Lastly, this group.
Sounds like the Sugar Babes.
Yeah, I was going for it. Yeah.
Nominate Faulkner.
Sugar Babes.
Don't look so embarrassed about that. It is the Sugar Babes. Definitely sounds like them. Right, another starter question. In optics and mathematics, what 7-letter word denotes the envelope of rays reflected or refracted by a curved surface from a light source at a given point? The same word is used in chemistry to indicate that a substance is corrosive and may burn living tissue on contact. For example, in a common name for sodium hydroxide.
Manchester metric.
Caustic.
It is caustic, yes. Your bonuses are on operas that feature the card game Faro. Which opera by Tchaikovsky centres on an army officer who becomes obsessed with persuading an elderly countess to reveal a secret combination of cards that once won her a fortune at Faro? It is based on a novella by Pushkin.
Ace of Spades, isn't it? Or the Queen of Spades.
It's Pushkin, yeah.
The Queen of Spades. Yeah. Queen of Spades.
Yes, it is the Queen of Spades. In which opera by Massenet, based on an 18th century French novel, do the title character and her cousin persuade her lover to win money for them by playing Faro at the Hotel Transylvania?
Can you name any Massenet operas? Can you?
That doesn't ring a bell.
Okay, pass.
No, that's Manon, based on Manon Lescaut. A group of miners play Faro in the Polka Saloon in Act 1 of La Fanciulla del West, or The Girl of the Golden West, a 1910 opera by which Italian composer?
Puccini.
It could just be Puccini. Isn't that
Sure.
Yeah, Puccini.
It is just Puccini, yes, fair enough. Let's start the question. Its inhabitants addressed in the title of a letter of St. Paul. What ancient city in northern Greece was the site of a victory by Octavian and Mark Antony over Brutus and Cassius that is the scene of the final act of Shakespeare's...
Manchester metric.
Philippi.
Yes, Philippi. Your bonuses are on a language family. Discovered in modern-day Mongolia, the Orkhon inscriptions found on 2 large stone monuments erected in the 8th century CE are the oldest extant records of a language from what family?
Sino-Tibetan.
Yeah,
family, yeah.
Or Indo-European. Wait, what century did it say? 8th CE.
Yeah, I think.
I think Sino-Tibetan.
I think it's better than Indo-European.
Sino-Tibetan.
There's Turkic.
Oh,
the most
right.
aberrant of the Turkic languages, and possibly the earliest to split from the common ancestor language, what language is one of the 2 official languages of the republic within the Russian Federation that borders Tatarstan to the west and whose capital is Cheboksary?
Oh, I was going to say Chechen, but that's wrong.
Derivative of Turk.
Great. Daghestani.
No, it's Chuvash. Which extinct Turkic literary language, once widespread across Central Asia, is the ancestor of Uzbek and Uyghur? It shares its name with a subdivision of the Mongol Empire, which was named after the second son of Genghis Khan.
This is going to annoy me.
Second son, Genghis Khan.
Like,
so many.
there's like the Ilkhanate is a thing, but like...
Come on.
Illik.
No, it's a Chagatai. Another starter question. What German word for a common animal is also a surname shared by all of the following people? Vivian, a British explorer who led the first overland crossing of Antarctica in 1958. Klaus, a physicist convicted in 1950 of being a Soviet spy in the Manhattan Project. And Leonard.
Manchester metric.
Fuchs.
It is indeed Fuchs. Well worked out. 3 questions for you, Manchester, with 5 points in it on a constellation. Heart and Soul are names given to a pair of emission nebulae in which constellation? This constellation also contains a distinctive W-shaped asterism.
Cassiopeia.
Yes. Cassiopeia encompasses IC10, the nearest starburst galaxy to our solar system. IC10 is specifically an example of a BCD galaxy, the letters BCD standing for what 3-word term?
My mind's going blank.
BCD.
That's okay.
I do collect.
I think it happens.
To be fair.
It's okay.
Pass.
It's blue compact dwarf. Cassiopeia also contains a supernova remnant, often known by the name of which Danish astronomer who observed the supernova in 1572?
Presumably Brahe.
Yeah.
Brahe?
Yes, Tycho Brahe is correct. Let's start the question. Picture round. For your picture starter, you're going to see a 20th century sculpture. For 10 points, I need you to give me its artist's name.
Manchester Metric.
Duchamp.
It is indeed, yes. For your picture starter, you saw Marcel Duchamp's Bottle Rack, one of the artworks cited by Barbara Rose in her influential essay ABC Art, as contributing to the birth of artistic minimalism. For your picture bonuses, 3 more artworks discussed in Rose's essay. 5 points for each artist you can name. First, this painter, whom Rose identified with the search for the transcendent, universal, absolute.
Oh, Malovich.
Yep. Secondly, this American artist who, according to Rose, showed that spontaneous splashes and drips could be manufactured.
It doesn't look like Pollock.
Yeah, that's what's my
Nor
first
does it
thought.
look like Twombly. I could guess a random guy. I don't think he's German. I think he's German.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I just guess a random guy?
Yeah, go
Hans Hoffmann?
No, that's Rauschenberg.
Oh.
Lastly, this American artist whose work Rose characterises as sharp visual punning.
Oh.
What was the nationality?
American. Maybe Kenneth Noland, maybe? He's a colour... What is it?
Do you have anything?
Kenneth Noland is a colour field guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Kenneth Noland?
No, it's Jasper Johns.
All right.
Let's start the question. The answer I'm looking for here is a short Japanese word. The British botanist Kathleen Drew Baker is known in Japan as Mother of the Sea and celebrated in an annual festival for research that helped revolutionise the cultivation in Japan of what edible seaweed product? It is principally...
LSE Huff.
Nori?
It is nori. Well done. Yeah. 3 questions for you, LSE, on books found on Sight and Sound magazine's list of the best ever written about film. Andrew Sarris's The American Cinema, Directors and Directions 1929 to 1968 features on the list in part for its role in popularising what theory of film that focuses on the artistic role of the director. Originating in France, it was popularised in the Anglophone world by Sarris in the 1960s.
Yeah, I was thinking auteur. Yeah, go. Auteur?
Yes, auteur theory. Also featured on the list is Notes on the Cinematographer, a 1975 book by which French director of films such as A Man Escaped and Pickpocket?
Bresson?
Go with it. Nominate Byrne.
Bresson?
Yes, Robert Bresson. Finally, which filmmaker was the subject of a number of interviews conducted by Francois Truffaut and compiled into one of the books featured on the list? It begins with the two discussing some of this director's early films, such as The Lodger and Blackmail.
This is Hitchcock.
Hitchcock.
Yes, 5.5 minutes to go. Which ballet by Aram Khachaturian features the dance of the...
LSE Byrne.
Spartacus?
Well done. Well done. Bonuses for you on 2-word Latin terms from Roman law. In each case, I need you to give me the term from its description. First, a term meaning property that is either currently not in possession of any individual or, in some cases, is exempt entirely from ownership.
Res something?
Nullia?
Res nullis?
Nullis? Res nullis?
Okay.
Res nullis?
I can't accept that. It's res nullius.
Oh.
Bad luck. Secondly, the legal category for an individual who may be killed with impunity but may not be sacrificed in a ritual. Italian philosopher Giorgio Agamben used this phrase as the title of his 1995 book examining its parallels to contemporary society.
Homo sacer? Homo something?
Anyone have something?
Homo recidivus.
Nominate Byrne.
Homo recidivus.
It's Homo sacer.
Yeah.
As Catherine knew, bad luck. Lastly, the male figure who held near complete legal power over his family.
Paterfamilias?
It is indeed. Well done. Let's start the question. The American actor Gina Rowlands, who died in 2024, is known for her partnership with which actor turned director? She was married to him from 1950...
LSE Byrne.
Wells?
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. From 1954 until his death in 1989, and appeared in 10 of his films, receiving Academy Award nominations for 2 of them, Gloria and A Woman Under the Influence. Have a punt. You can't lose any points.
Manchester Faulkner.
Ford.
No, it's John Cassavetes. Another starter question. In his 15th century surgical treatise, Philomena, John Bradmore describes in detail the treatment of a facial arrowhead wound to which future King of England?
Manchester Mantwick.
Henry V.
It is Henry V. Well done. Your bonuses are on cultural figures named in Cole Porter's 1934 song, Anything Goes. In each case, I need you to give me their name from a description. Which playwright and Hollywood actor arrested for obscenity in 1927 during the production of her play Sex does Porter mention following the lyric, if bare limbs you like?
Do you know this?
No, sorry.
No, pass.
Mae West. Which wealthy American family who lend their name to a major museum of contemporary art in Manhattan's West Village does porter rhyme with jitneys?
I don't know. I was going to say Vanderbilt, but that doesn't rhyme.
Yeah, I was going to say that's more Jenny's. Whitney's. Yeah.
Whitney's.
Yes. Who does Porter refer to as Mrs. R in reference to her radio show in which she discussed various aspects of her daily life in the White House?
Mrs. R.
Mrs. R.
Nancy Reagan. Yeah, Nancy Reagan.
Great.
In 1934, come on, that was Eleanor Roosevelt. Scores level. Let's start the question. Published posthumously in 1558, what is the common one-word title given to the story collection by Marguerite de Navarre, in which a group of travellers trapped in the spa town of Cauteretz share tales until a bridge is...
Manchester Mantrick.
Decameron.
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. Is built that allows them to leave, inspired by Boccaccio. Marguerite originally planned for it to contain 100 stories told across 10 days, though she only completed a full 7 days' worth.
LSE Burn.
No, I'm afraid if you buzz, you've got to answer straight away. The answer we're looking for is heptameron. Let's start the question. Which journal of art criticism and theory, co-founded by Rosalind Krauss and Annette Michelson, takes its one-word name from a 1928 film by Sergei Eisenstein depicting an uprising that had taken place in...
Manchester Mantrick.
Temkin.
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. In Petrograd 11 years prior.
LSE Burn.
Odessa.
No, it's October. Now let's start a question. Which British tennis player completed a career Grand Slam at Wimbledon in 2024 when he defeated Martin de la Puente in the final of the men's wheelchair singles tournament?
Manchester
Alfie Hewitt.
Faulkner.
Alfie Hewitt.
Is correct. Your bonuses are 3 questions on a novel. In which novel by George Eliot does the title character marry Mira Lapidoth after discovering his Jewish identity?
Daniel Dornder. Daniel Dornder.
Yes. Gwendolen is the widow of which man whose will disinherited her if she failed to produce a male heir?
Casaubon, maybe?
What?
Casaubon? No, it's not Middlemarch, is it?
You could say it anyway. No, power.
Edward Casaubon.
No, it's Henry Grandcourt. Dorothea Brooke also contracts an ill-advised marriage to the jealous Casaubon with a similarly controlling condition of his will in which other novel by George Eliot?
Middlemarch.
It is. Now to start the question. In which African country are all the following UNESCO World Heritage Sites located? The fortress city of Fazil Gebi, the rock-hewn churches of Lalibela...
Manchester Mantrick.
Ethiopia.
Yes, it is indeed. Your bonuses are on scientific terms that begin with the same prefix. In mathematics, Viviani's theorem concerns the sum of the distances from any interior point to the sides of what type of triangle?
Think about in terms of like going to be like. It's okay. It'll be equilateral isosceles.
Equilateral.
Yes. What term is used for a state of... And out of the Garden LSE have 135 and Manchester have 160. It was so tight until about 2 minutes to go. Guys, bad luck. You played so fantastically well and up against such a fantastic team. I'm so sorry, but it means we're going to have to say goodbye to you and your wonderful... Who is that mascot?
Felix the Beaver.
Felix the Beaver. Well, Felix the Beaver's been great and so have you. So thank you so much. It's been wonderful getting to know you. Manchester, that was a pretty animated buzzing going on at the end.
Once again, I negged 3 times.
You negged 3 times. Yeah, I thought you'd screwed up big time, Kai, but then you recovered with Ethiopia towards the end and nearly fell out of your chair doing so, which was a wonderful sight. We shall see you again. And I hope we'll see you again too for another second round match. But until then, it is goodbye from the LSE.
Goodbye. Bye.
It's goodbye from Manchester.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.